My name is Nitesh. I am from Anara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 10th standard, that is pair of linear equation in two variables. In pair of linear equation in two variables, we already discussed about what is pair of linear equation in two variables and some of the graphical methods and algebraic method to solve those pair of linear equation in two variables. Also we discussed about consistency, inconsistency and dependency. Also, we studied some of the methods to solve pair of linear equation in two variables, that is substitution method, elimination method and cross multiplication method. So here we are coming into the last topic of the pair of linear equation in two variables, that is equation reducible to pair of linear equation in two variables. So here there are some of the equations are there. So that's not in the standard form of pair of linear equation to variable. So we have to convert those equations in the form of standard form of linear equation in two variable. After that we have to solve by any methods, that is whether it is substitution method or whether it may be elimination method or whether it may be cross multiplication method. So let us go into the first problem of the equation reducible to pair of linear equation in two variable. So that is first one, 2 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 30 and 5 by x minus 4 by y is equal to minus 2. So these are the two equations. So just observe here, the variables are in the denominator. So here x and y are in the denominator. Here also x and y are in the denominators. So what we have to do here? So we have to convert in the linear equation into variable. Each equation can be converted into pair of linear equation in two variable by taking 1 by x as u and 1 by y as v. So you can take any other letters. So you can take 1 by x as p and 1 by y as q, or 1 by x as a and 1 by y as b. So likewise you can take here. So I will take 1 by x as u and 1 by y as b. So I will consider this as equation number 1 and equation number 2. So in equation number 1 and 2, the x and y are in the denominator. We have to take, so consider 1 by x as u and 1 by y as b. Consider 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So in equation 1 and 2. So just observe here. So I will convert this equation in the standard form. So likewise, so 2 into 1 by x plus 3 into 1 by y is equal to 30. This is equation number 1 here. So I will take 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by y is equal to v. What happens here? 2u plus 3v is equal to 30. It's in the standard form of linear equation in two variables. That is ax plus by is equal to c. So I will take this as equation number 3. Then coming to the equation number 2. So how can we write that one? 5 into 1 by x minus 4 into 1 by y. 4 into 1 by y is equal to minus 2. Whether the value of the equation does not disturb, check. So 5 into x, 5 into 1 by x, 5 into 5 by x. So it's not disturbed. So that means it's correct. So take 1 by x as u and 1 by y as v. So that is 5u minus 4v is equal to minus 2. So it is equation number 4. So these are in the form of pair of linear equation in two variable. So equation 3 also one of the linear equation in two variable, and equation 4 is also one of the linear equation in two variable. We have to solve these two equations 3 and 4 by any method. So you can take graphical method, you can take substitution method, you can take elimination method, and you can take cross multiplication method also. So that means, so here I will take elimination method because elimination method is very easy to us. So we have to multiply only. So in substitution method we have to take many conversions are there. So for it's maybe difficult for you. So elimination method is very easier. It's maybe time consuming. So that it's time. Uh, so it takes less time. So I will take elimination method to solve this equation. Part is backward here. So firstly I will write equation 3 and 4. So that is 2u plus 3v is equal to 13 and 5u minus 4v 5u minus 4v is equal to minus 2. So here I will multiply equation 3. Here it is equation 3 with 5 and equation 4 with 2. So firstly we have to cancel out u. So what we have to do? So we have to multiply this with equation 5 and this with equation with 2. Yes. So then after that we have to multiply. So 5 into 2u it is 10u plus 5 into 3v 15v is equal to 13 into 5. That means 65. Then so next equation. So 5u into 2 10u. So here minus is there. So we have to write so minus sign minus 4 into 2 minus 8v. Then minus 2 into 2 minus 4 is equal to minus 4. So after that we have to subtract both. So what that means when we are taking subtraction, so we have to change the sign. To change the sign of second equation. So here also plus, then it's also plus, getting cancelled. 10u minus 10u getting cancelled. 15 plus 8. 15 plus 8 means it's a 20. 3v is equal to 69. 65 plus 4 69. So b is equal to 69 divided by 23. So what is the answer? B is equal to 3. Yes. So v is equal to 3. We got the value of v is equal to 3 here. Then we have to substitute the value of v in any equation 3 and 4 here. So we have to substitute substitute v is equal to 3 in equation. I will take 3. Equation 3. Yes. So equation 3 is what? 2u plus 3v is equal to 13. 2u plus 3 into 3 is equal to 13. That means 2u is plus 3 into 3 is 9. 9 is equal to 13. Then 2u is equal to 13 minus 9. I will transpose this plus 9 to the RHS side. It becomes minus 13 minus 9. So that means 2u is equal to 13 minus 9 is 4. U is equal to 4 by 2. So here I will transpose this 2 to the RHS side. This is the multiplication form. After transposing it becomes division. So it's in the denominator. That means u is equal to. So we got u is equal to 2 and v is equal to 3. So we already know that 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So that means 1 by x is equal to 2 here. Then here 1 by y is equal to 3 here. This implies what is the value of x? X is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to 1 by 2. So these are the solution of the equation or zeros of the equation. X is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to 1 by 3. X is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to 1 by 3 are the solution of the equation or zeros of the equation. So this type of problem, so this type of equation, because these are the pair of linear equation into variable, so we have to convert. So when we are taking this type of equation, so it's difficult for us. So to solve directly while taking this type of equations, so it's in the denominators. So for that we have to convert that equations in the form of pair of linear equation to variable. Standard form of pair of linear equation to variable. After that we have to find out the values of x and the values of y. So this is about the equation reducible to pair of linear equation in two variables. So let us move on to the next problem. So similarly, there are many problems are there. You have to take the equation and convert that equations in the form of pair of linear equation to variable. So let us move on to the next problem, that is 7x minus 2y is equal to 5xy, and secondly 8x plus 7y 8x plus 7y is equal to 15xy. 8x plus 7y is equal to 15xy. So here also we have to convert those equations in the form of pair of linear equation into variable. So here just observe, here it is in the form of LHS in the form of pair of linear equation into variable. Just observe here the multiplication term xy is there. So here also multiplication term xy is there. So that means we have to convert it in the form of pair of linear equation into variable. So firstly I will transpose this xy to the LHS. Here also I will transpose this xy to the LHS side. That is 7x minus 2y divided by xy is equal to 5. Then I will separate it out. So the denominator we can separate it out here. So how can we separate? So 7x by xy is minus 2y by xy is equal to 5. So whether it is right, it is correct. So because here both the denominators are same, so it's in the form of like this only. So here what we have to do, x and x is getting cancels and y and y getting cancelled. So that means it's in the form of 7 into 7 by y minus 2 by x is equal to 5. So it's also in the form of the previous case. So it's not a new equation, it is also in the form of previous case. So here also we have to take 1 by x as u and 1 by y as u. So again we have to convert this equation. So can we convert? So firstly we have to transpose xy to the LHS side. That is 8x plus 7y divided by xy is equal to 15. Then we have to separate the denominator. So that is 8x by xy plus 7y by xy is equal to 15. Then here I will cancel out x, here I will cancel out y. That is 8 by y plus 7 by x is equal to 15. So then we have to consider the value of 1 by x as u and the value of 1 by y as u. That is consider 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So what happens here? 7v minus 2u is equal to 5. So here 7 into 1 by y, that means 7 into v. 2 into 1 by x means 2 into u is equal to 5. Here what happens? So here 8 into 1 by y. So that is v plus 7 into 1 by x, it is u is equal to 15. So this is our standard form of pair of linear equation in two variable. That is I will consider it is equation number 1 and equation number 2. So then we have to solve by any method. So whether it is substitution method or elimination method or cross multiplication method. With the help of that method we have to solve those two equations. Yes. So I will consider these two equations only. Yes, these two equations can be converted in the form of 7v minus 2u is equal to 5. Then 8v plus 7u is equal to 50. So I will consider those equations as equation number 1 and equation number 2. So How can we take? So I will take elimination method to solve these two equations. So here 7v and 2u is there. Here 8v and 7u is there. So that means I will multiply this with 7 and this with 2, or you can take anything. So just I will take 2, you can take here you have to multiply with 8 and here you have to multiply with 7, whatever it may be, both may be right. Firstly so you have to decide firstly which variable we have to cancel out. So here I will cancel out firstly the u. So here I will multiply, so this with 7 and this with minus u. Yes. So what happens here? So 7. So 7 into 7 it is 49u minus 49v, it is 49u and 14u is equal to 35. Then here I will multiply with minus 2, that means what happens here? Minus 2 means it is minus 16v, then minus 14u, then into 2 multiply with minus 2, that means minus 30. So what happens here? So it is here. So we have to subtract here. So it is getting plus and it is also plus and here it is also plus. So I will cancel out this. So here what happens here? So 49 plus 16. 49 plus 16 is what? 65. 65b is equal to 35 plus 30 is equal to 65. So v is equal to 65 by 65 is equal to v is equal to 1. So we got the value of v is equal to 1. So that means v is equal to 1 by y is equal to 1. So that means this implies the value of y is also 1. That means when we are inverting the 1, the number 1, so that means the value of 1 is same. So because 1 by 1, so when we are inverting, when we are taking the reciprocal, it is again 1 by 1. So after that what we have to do? So we have to substitute the value of b is equal to 1 in any other equation, equation 1 or equation 2. That is substitute the value of v is equal to 1 in equation 1. So how can we take it? So here 7 into v. So 7 into v means 7 into 1. So value of v is equal to 1 here. Then minus 2 into u is equal to 5. 7 into 1 means it's only 7. 7 minus 2u is equal to 5. So then I will transpose this 7 to the RHS side, becomes minus. It is minus 2u is equal to 5 minus 7. So after that, so here 5 minus 7 means it's a minus 2. Minus 2u is equal to minus 2 and u is equal to minus 2 by minus 2. So here I will transpose minus 2 to the RHS side, then u is equal to 1. So here u is equal to, u already we take it as a 1 by x. So 1 by x is equal to 1. So this means x is equal to 1. So here x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 are the solution or zeros of the equation. So we got the value of u and v with the help of elimination method. So here what we have to do is we have to convert the initial equation in the form so in the form of pair of linear equation in two variable. Initially it's not in the form of pair of linear equation in two variable, so we have to convert that in the form of pair of linear equation in two variable, that is ax plus by is equal to c. So here with the standard form of pair of linear equation two variable is a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, e2x plus b2y plus b2y is equal to c2. So likewise we have to convert. So let us move on to the last problem. The next problem tells us that so it's a real situation on the it's apart from the mathematical situation. So that is, a boat goes 30 km upstream and 40 km downstream in 10 hours, and it can go 40 km upstream and 55 km downstream in 13 hours. Determine the speed of the stream and that of the boat in the still water. And so here there is a new concept arises, that is upstream and downstream. So here it's a stream or it's a sea or whether it means the sources of water. So then here it's a boat. Okay. So when we are taking upstream and downstream, that means so we have to consider the motion, the direction of motion of the water and the boat. We have to consider first. So if when we are considering this as a motion of water and it's a motion of the boat. So imagine when we are swimming in the water or swimming in the moving water. So when we are swimming in opposite of or against of motion of the water, so that means that so it reduces some amount of our speed. It reduces some amount of our effort when we are swimming against the moving of water or direction of motion of the water. So when we are taking or when we are swimming in the direction of means our direction of swimming and the direction of motion of the water is same, then our effort will be raised. So that means when we have to take some of the effort, so it will go a bit faster. So that means, so here when we are taking against the motion of the water, when we are moving against the motion of the water, means upstream. So we are called as a upstream. So this is the example for upstream. When the boat moves in the direction of motion of water, so then we are call it as a downstream. So when the direction of motion of the water in this direction, that means it's a downstream. The concept is clear. We are comparing with the motion of the direction of boat and the direction of water. So when it is against, when they are in the opposition, so it will be called it as upstream. When they are in the direction, both are in the direction, same direction. So the boat and the water, the direction of motion of water is in the same direction. We are calling it as a downstream here. So I hope you know about upstream and downstream. When we are moving upstream, our effort will be reduced, our speed will be reduced. On how much amount? The speed of the water. Then when we are taking the downstream, when we are moving in the downstream, so our effort, our speed will be raised. On how much amount? Value of the speed of this water only. So when we are taking upstream means it decreases. Our speed will be decreases on how much amount? Speed of the water. Again, also when we are moving in the downstream, our speed will be raised on how much amount? Speed of the water. So this is the concept of upstream and downstream. So let us move on to the problem. Here we have to find out speed of the stream and speed of the boat. So that means there are two unknown terms we have to find out here. So that means, so here there is only two concepts, that is one is the boat, one is the speed of the boat, another is the speed of the water here. So that means I will take the speed of the boat will be x and the speed of the stream will be y. So that means let the speed of the boat is x and speed of stream be y. So we have to convert this equation, this statement in the form of pair of linear equation speed of the boat is x and speed of the stream will be y. So then what happens to the upstream and downstream? What happens to the speed of the boat? What happens? So that part is there. So let us we have to discuss about speed of the boat in upstream. Here, speed of the boat in upstream. What happens here? So when we are going in the upstream, that means our speed will be reduced on how much amount? The speed of the water. That means, so the boat speed is x, speed of the stream will be y. So that means the speed of the boat is reduced on how much amount? Y amount. That means we have x minus y kilometer per hour. So that means here also we have to take x kilometer per hour and y kilometer per hour. I set here x kilometer per hour and here y kilometer per hour. Because the unit of speed is distance by time we have to insert. So that means it's a kilometer per hour and speed of the stream is also kilometer per hour. So when we are taking the speed of the boat in upstream, so it is x minus y kilometer per hour. So again, the speed of the boat in downstream means the speed of the boat when we are moving downstream. So the speed of the boat or speed, our swimming speed will be raised. So on how much amount? On amount of speed of the water. So that means speed of the boat in downstream. What happens? X plus y kilometer per hour. X plus y kilometer per hour. So like here, so we got upstream and downstream. So here we didn't know what is the speed, what is the speed of the boat, what is the speed of the stream. So here also we have to take that one by taking the given quantities or known quantities. So here what are the known quantities? The boat goes 30 km upstream. That means it is 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream in 10 hours. In 10 hours it can go 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream. Again, it can go 44 km upstream and 55 km downstream in 13 hours. So we have that one. But here just observe here there are two terms, it's a distance. 40 km and 30 km are the distance here. Again in here 44 km and 55 km is also distance here. Here it is time. So that means we have time. We know about what is the time of the travel. So we know. So that means we have to take the formula of speed and convert it in the form of linear equation in two variables. So how can we convert? Firstly we have to take the formula for finding speed of the motion or speed of the vehicle. So here speed of the boat. What is the formula here? Speed is equal to. So we know that speed is equal to distance by time. Yes. So I will transfer this time here in LHS side and speed to the RHS side. That means time is equal to distance by speed. So with the help of this formula, we have to find out the value of the linear equation in variables. So how can we find out? Firstly, we have to consider the part by part. Firstly, just observe boat goes 30 km upstream. Just consider that one only. So here T1 is the time. T1 is the time to take the boat in the upstream. So in the first case, I will consider it as a first case. So this is the first situation, 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream in 10 hours. And this is the second case. So when you are taking the first case, so I will take case 1. Case 1 here. So let time to take boat in upstream and T2 विधि T2 time it's a time T2 is the time to take boat in downstream. Yes, time to take in downstream. So how can we write that one? So T1 is equal to distance by speed. It is T1 is equal to. So how can I take distance? In upstream means it's a 30 kilometer. That is 30 kilometer. What is the speed here? Speed in the upstream is x minus y kilometer per hour. X minus y. Then we have to find out the value of T2. Yes. T2 is equal to. T2 is what happens here. Here T2 is the time taken for the boat in downstream. That means it's a 44 kilometer distance and x plus y kilometer per hour speed. So that is 44 by x plus y here. So that means it's a purely hours. It's in the hour form. Yes. Then what is the total time taken here? Total time taken is 10 hours. So that means total time taken is 10 hours. So that means it's a T1 plus T2 is equal to 10 hours. So here I will rub this part here. So that means T1 plus T2 is equal to 10 hours. Yes, here T1 is there and T2 is there. So we have to substitute the value of T1 and T2 here. That is 30 by x minus y. First it is T1, then plus 44 by x plus y is equal to 10 here. So here also we have to again consider we have to convert this equation in the form of linear equation in two variables. What we have to do? Just consider 1 by x minus y as q and 1 by x plus y as p. Consider 1 by x minus y as q and 1 by x plus y as v. So what happens here? It's 30 u plus 44 v is equal to 10. This is our equation. That means here we converted the first statement. In the form of linear equation in two variables. Likewise, we have to convert the second case. That is, it can go 40 km upstream and 45 km downstream. We have to convert that in the form of linear equation in two variables. So, how can we take that one? So similarly, same thing. So in case 2, we have to take T3 and T4. That is case 2. I will consider. Let take T3 is the time taken by boat. In upstream and T4 will be time taken by boat in downstream. Time taken by the boat in downstream. Yes. So just take T3. T3 is equal to. So distance by speed here. So distance, what is the distance here? 40 kilometers. So 40 divided by. So it's in the upstream. That means it's a x minus y. So then what happens to the T4? T4 is equal to. So what is the distance travel? 55 kilometers. 55 55 divided by, it's in the upstream, downstream. So that's why it's a x plus y kilometer per hour, x plus y. So it's the speed of the boat engine. So T3 and T4. What's the total time taken here? Total time taken is 13 hours. Therefore, total time taken is equal to 13 hours. So likewise, we have to take T1 plus T2 is equal to 13 hours. Then what happens? The total time taken is equal to 13 hours. So that means T1 plus T3 plus T4 is equal to 13 hours. Just substitute the value of T3 and T4 here. What happens? It's a 40 by x minus y plus 55 by x plus y is equal to 30 here. So likewise, similar to the previous case, so here also we have to consider 1 by x minus y as u and 1 by x plus y as v. Consider 1 by x minus y is equal to u and 1 by x minus y is equal to x plus y is equal to v here. So what happens? 40u plus 55v is equal to that equation number 2. So here the equation, the statement 2 converted into the equation form here. So previously what we get it there? So it's a 30u plus 44v is equal to 10. Here we got 40u plus 55v is equal to 30. So let us consider only those two equations. So here it is converted into the pair of linear equation in two variables. What are those pair of linear equation in two variables? That is 30u plus 44v is equal to 10 and 40u plus 55v is equal to 30. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So here you can take any method, whether you can take substitution method or elimination method or cross multiplication method to solve this. So how can we solve? So I will take the elimination method. It is easier for me to solve easily. So how can we take it? So I can cancel here, or you can cancel plus. I will cancel u here. By the elimination method, what we have to do? We have to multiply the coefficient of this term into here. So this equation and so this coefficient into this equation. We have to cross multiply. So likewise. So it's the elimination method. So what we have to do? Equation 1 into 40. So equation 1 into 40 we can take minus equation 2 into 30. So what we get? Just we have to write. So here we have to multiply with 40. So that means what we get here? 1200u plus here we have to multiply with 40 into 44. What we get? 1760. So just observe. Yes, correct. So v is equal to what we get here? 400. Yes. So then we have to multiply equation 2 with 30. So 30 means we got 1200u plus here. What we get? 1650 v is equal to here. So we have to multiply with 30. 13 into 30 means it's a 390. So after that we have to subtract. It is minus, here it is minus and here it is minus. So it get cancels. So here what we have here, so just observe it's a 1760 and 1650. So we have to subtract 1 1 0. 1 1 is equal to here. So 400 minus 310 means it's a only then V is equal to what we get? 10 by 110 is equal to 1 by 11. So V is equal to 1 by 11 we got it. So then after that we have to substitute the value of V is equal to 1 by 11 in equation 1 or 2. So that is substitute V is equal to 1 by 11 in equation 1. I will insert this in the equation number 1. So that is 30u plus 44v, 44 into 1 by 11, 44 into 1 by 11 is equal to 10. So 11 into 1, 11 into 4. So 11 into 1, 11 into 4. Then 30u plus 4 is equal to 10. Here I will transpose this 4 to the other side, it becomes minus. So 30u is equal to 10 minus 4. So 30u is equal to what we get? Here 6. So then u is equal to, I will transpose 30 to the other side, will come to the denominator. That is 6 by 30. Then u is equal to 1 by 5. 6 into 1, 6 into 5. So we got v is equal to 1 by 11 and u is equal to 1 by 5. So let us move on to the next process. So we got v is equal to 1 by 11 and u is equal to 1 by 5. Yes, here we got v is equal to 1 by 11 and u is equal to 1 by 5 here. So we already know that v is equal to, it's in the downstream. So that means it is a 1 by x plus y is equal to 11. So we already considered that 1 by x plus y is equal to v. So that means 1 by x plus y is equal to 11 and it is 1 by x minus y. Then it is converted into the form of x and y. So that means we already taken the value of x is the speed of the boat and the value of y will be the speed of the water. So here it's in the form of like that. So here we have to cross multiply x plus y here and y here. So or it can be inverted. That means x plus y is equal to 11 and x minus y is equal to 3 and it is equation number 4. Then solve equation 3 and 4. Solve equation 3 and 4 here. How can we solve? So just easily just observe here plus y is there and minus y is there. We can easily eliminate that one. That is x plus y is equal to 11 and x minus y is equal to 5. It's also from the elimination method. This one we got 2x is equal to 16. Then x is equal to 16 by 2 is equal to 8. That means the speed of the boat in the still water is 8 km per hour. That is speed of the boat in still water is 8 km per hour. Then substitute the value of x is equal to 8 in equation 3 or 4. You can take any one. So I will substitute the value of x is equal to 8 in equation 3. Substitute x is equal to 8 in equation 3 here. So then we can insert the value of x is equal to 8 in equation number 3. That means 8 plus y is equal to 3 is the answer. That means y is equal to 3 means the speed of the water. The speed of the water is 3 km per hour. That means the speed of the water, the speed of the stream. So here we can take stream. The speed of the stream is 3 km per. So we got the speed of the boat in still water is 8 km per hour and speed of the stream will be 3 km per hour. When we are taking the upstream, it becomes 8 minus 3. 5 km per hour. Then when we are taking the downstream, it becomes 8 plus 3 is equal to 11 km per second. So this is about the equation reducible to pair of linear equation in two variables. So I discussed three problems. So those first two problems are based on the how can we reduce to convert it in the pair of the linear equation in the two variables. Again here it is a real situation one. So we have to take part by part statement and then we have to convert it in the equation pair of linear equation in two variables. So here that we are eliminating, we are taking the elimination method in two times. So there are two such pairs of linear equation in two variables when we are solving this type of problem. So this is also very easy, and when we are understanding, don't go with the procedure, we have to understand the concept. So I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you one and all, be safe and stay home. Those who are watching this video first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So thank you.